Alright, let's do this. I can mount the camera in the engine bay. And actually run through things. Okay, there we go. What's the battery look like? Get that focused. Okay, we're gonna mount it and drive with no hood, get sounds and whatnot before I really tear it down. Well, that's where it's mounted, hopefully. Yeah, we're gonna give this a go. Right now? Yeah, it is. Valve shim on this side. There's a little bit over here, but not as bad as that one over here on the back side. It is unknown if it knocks. We will tear it apart now. Alright, what do we need here? Oil. I think. This one is empty. That one's 30 though. And can't for these, which at a later time, we'll put this one in it. turn it. Here we go again. Do I need to pop the hood? Yeah, we might as well. It's not driving. Comes off of it. That means the battery's faulty. Just dealing with too much shit. And it's cold. The cold is probably the definitely not the it could be the rear. think it's retarding. It will not rev up on its own. Oh, hey. It's still recording. What codes do we have? 6 codes. Erase all of them. And then we will start it up again. It'll actually rev now. Rescan. 2 codes. $113 and $102. I think that's a math. It's a lot louder now. Not bad, right? A good angle. Not the worst lighting. You know, honestly, I can probably move this back further. Just so. Why? Oh, for the lighting to be better. Oh. Hit it. And then let it roll forward a bit. Nope, I did not hit it at all. That is a cable, I think. I'm hitting something over there. Eee, that's not a good sound. Yeah, the car's gonna need painted and everything else in the world too. All of these scrapes and dings and freaking fire extinguisher fluid and everything else. That way when I jack it up, it's not gonna depress the wall. Dude, this is nice. What is that? I was doing it from the other side before. I just got this Harbor Freight thing because I'm like, well, I might need to get in here to get to the turbo bolts. We've got about 100 miles. Hold on, I need to see the video so I know what's going on here. We've got about 100 miles on the turbo setup. So, what we're going to do is a full inspection. First, drain oil. That's not really pertinent. I can drain it when it's on a stand or wherever else. So, we're pulling the turbo right now. What was I saying now? There's 100 miles on the turbo, 400 miles on the rebuild. So I'm going to do an inspection. See if we can identify the noise the back of it's making. And then there's some new parts on the way. So all of it will get done at once. So, the window cracked, just a documentation log. Originally it cracked here, then it expanded the crack. I don't know if it's even visible. But then there's the crack that ran all the way down the window because we had the heater on a day when it's frozen, and just like chassis twisting and all the dynamics plus the heat and the cold created a thermal imbalance. Resulted in the window breaking all the way across. Yeah, we're tearing it apart right now. That will come off, and I think I'm not 100% certain on the process. This one. And then just screwdriver it. And then I could beat it there. I feel like it'll be in the way though. Here, I can set it off to the side if I pull this off. And then later on I'll lose it. This definitely has to come off. That's a 12. And then the fuel lines as well. I'll save that for last, but that reminds me to put glasses on. Because I'm not trying to get that shit. Okay, so I think once I get the turbo unmounted, I can pull it just off of that. this up. Where are we gonna put it? Battery location. You only want to tighten these back down so they don't go anywhere. Flaky. We want our 12 and then our angle on the 12, I think. Extension? Sure. First 12 that's coming off is a fat alternator. You come here often? And there's a contact. Context of working on the engine or pulling it actually should. How many times have I done this? Too bad I don't get paid by the hour. Oh wait, I don't even get paid to do this. Right? So the exhaust dump is coming out. I do not want to remove the bumper. I think that's the best way to do this. Well, I got that. Do you think it'll work? Those 12, I have no freaking clue. This is not bad, except for pulling it out of the socket, which just fucking happened. A piece of crap. How much material do I have leaking here? Maybe the wastegate's not set up to. Actually boost, but it says the fault is 8 pounds, I think, in documentation that I recalled. This is weirdly successful. I'm satisfied with those results. We're pulling that out. That does not need to come out. Oh, I forgot that this isn't even there. Do not know if that's a lot of fucking carbon, dude. Ooh, buddy. It's just entirely black. Okay, what now? We're gonna pull it off. Put this back on here. 'Cause I'll need it later on. If I know how to put it on, like that. Put our bolts back in here. Yeah, there's secretion all over it. Residue, whatever you want to call it. Absolutely have to pull the turbo here. It's not a question. Question is what size that is. Things like a 3/4 or something. Let's grab the 13 and just see how it feels. Okay, so let's say you want to get to this. Oh, wow. Wow. Let's put the angle in here, maybe not. I did not even see where the fuck that went. I blinked and it disappeared. Shit. That's important. not the slightest like glue. Oh man, that sucks. Just stick my... Oh, we definitely have a water leak. There's no fluid in here anymore. That is so dirty. What if it did not fall in that? There's no way it's over there. This crappy ass Milwaukee bullshit. Did it fall over here? We may be taking the fucking hood off, or the bumper. At this point, I think I might as well. Dude, where the fuck did that fall to? There it is. I'm blind as shit. I can't believe we couldn't see that. Nut in here everywhere. Oh wow, I did not realize this. Or 14. Do we need a direct or curved? Curved it is. Out of the way. Disconnect this. Then try to get back here and grab it. Or fuck you. Oh, it fell straight out. Well, what the fuck am I gonna do about this? I'll just put them over there. It's gonna happen again. I cannot get in here. Okay, whatever. That's not working. Okay. Let's throw this back in here so that it's got some sense of order. I'm losing my mind. Okay, those 10 for the hose, boost hose, the compressor outlet hose. This one. That is the wrong freaking way. You know, honestly, why is there hair in my mouth? That is uncalled for. This is probably why there was a boost leak, but who knows? I mean, we were getting an increase of power, for sure, but not like, okay, it's getting 20 times of boost over here. No. Or not, whatever. Just get it to cook. Oh. Oh, take that off first. That's gonna help free up some space and maneuverability. Let's not put it there. Let's put it over here. So that later on I can not know where the hell it is. Why is it not fucking coming off? Holy. Okay, we're taking off the bottom line. It's getting replaced anyways. What do you think it is? A 24. Pretty sure it's 24. Is it just 24? Oh shit, that's not even gonna fit in there. Difficulties here, huh? Now I can get it out, I think. See, every time I tried to turn it, it turned the whole fucking thing. Not just the outlet. Where am I at? You know, because there's so few people who actually are part of that group. It's absurd. Or it seems so absurd for someone to come across one of these people. So this is going to have to be tightened down or something. You know, without putting shit on my in here, it's not that bad because fall off once I pull the engine. If I forgot that it was there. Oh man, that is so black. So, there's our primary failure. That fucking wastegate is not actually screwed in. That's crazy. I could have swore that I got those because I bought a little bit extra tools to go with it. So there we go. Case. Whatever. Yeah, that's why. Because they're impossible to get to. There's your leak. Okay, that was like the worst spot for that to fall. Okay, so all we do is pull it off. Right? Ew, it's fucking nasty. Stupid bullshit. Oh my god, that pisses me off so much. It's getting me so dirty. Because for the 5 seconds, I need to pull this down off. I can't wear any gloves. Because I'm an idiot. What fell? 10. I might get rid of these. Where did it go? This one. So, the procedure for this no. Which side this is on because gravity is going to be pushing that. I'm like 99% certain that we have a coolant leak on top of the boost leak from, I can't even see the fucking camera, from the wastegate, right here, finger pointer. The wastegate top side screw is loose and was not tightened down all the way. Because it was just so difficult to get to. And I wanted to throw it together more than anything. I mean, the welds look good. We'll look at the exhaust when I pull it off. I see light inside of it, so that's the thing. I'll go ahead and pull these. And the hose just started spraying everywhere, freaking going crazy. I'm not gonna wiping foil or anything. I will pull the hose in its entirety. Right. I mean, actually, it's not necessary. Because I can definitely get it up without that. Just shove this back here. Clamp over here. Put it on. Pull these out. Yes. I'm not a fucking rocket scientist. No, bad light would suck. It's funny because they're made out to be loopers. And they're really ain't, right? Honestly. Well, it could have been leaking elsewhere. No, we have no leaks. It has to be an oil. Fuck, oil's so expensive too. What kind of deal am I gonna do this? I think I can get through there without too much trouble. This is 100% going to be a problem. Let's grab two. Catch. Wait. on the top side. Oh boy. It only dripped. You can see the burn marks. What the fuck is that? How did it even get in here? It must just be hairs from something. I really don't think this is it. No, that's a cam. Alright. Yeah, whatever. Maybe this one though. Pretty good. Okay, so I don't have anything to hit that button. This will be quick and easy. Pretty sure I lost it. I'll keep it past that exhaust right now. I can pull it with the exhaust on. That is a debate. These gloves are super itchy now. I can't wear them. They have a little bit of faster acceptancy. And so we would need a new pair. I definitely have to disconnect the freaking other hose. But I think we'll take a break. Alright, let's take a look at this. See the wastegate bolt? Top side. And that causes this gap. So the exhaust is coming straight onto that. And the wastegate might not be sealing properly, so that could be causing an entire malfunction. And then the fact that the coolant was so low is why we're probably certain that there is a water leak on the main assembly. So yeah, that'll have to be torn apart and redone. Alright, dinner is on. So, see how quick I can wrap this up for today. Let's see. Fuck. Whenever we're pulling it, we are pulling the starter now. Should be 14s. Okay, maybe not. There's just not enough space there. So, shoulder one and then ratcheting 14. That way I can get in here. Or not. Just grab a fucking wrench. The one that I just bought. That it seems to be becoming my universal tool. Why the fuck does that come off? Oh, I never knew that. Okay, that's too much. The problem is that one's too short to clear. Ironically, after I just swapped it out. But that was for the ratchet. Going on here. That doesn't have to be. There we go. Come on, be in there. That's what she said. I'm just gonna paint this one red. Making fun of that guy, and here I am, the guy I was making fun of. Yeah, not really, but sort of. Give me this cover. And then the 12. Getting games. We're gonna color code this. You know why? Because it is more convenient to have it, the whole thing color coded. That way I'm not trying to figure out which bolt's which. Oh, I didn't pull that off there. Oh, leave that in. You fucking asshole. You're falling. Why would you fall? I don't deserve this. Oh my god. You mentally challenged fuck. And there was no washer there, and I'm like, what the friggin' hell? Isn't there supposed to be a washer here? How you turn the way down. Oh, you can't even see the color coding. That's because I'm zoomed in too far. Okay, this is what we're doing. I already colored this one, which means that we're here. kind of dumb, but I don't want to have to waste my time dealing with that. Why am I an idiot? Tightening bolts. You know, I want to go get some more markers and color code the whole thing. I'm gonna do that actually. I need some folders too, so good excuse to go to the store and let this stuff dry up. Would you just look at it? Oh, I don't even need to have that there. So, oh my god, focus are bullshit. Grab this, put it with that. This is so much more convenient of a setup. There's just so much more going on. Anyways. Oh, that's all the fire extinguisher fluid. Let me tell me if that's fucking water. Yep, it is very diluted. That's probably why we burned a fucking bearing. I swear. The bearing's burnt out at this point. But anyways, getting this out of the way, or at least trying to. Oh, it doesn't look that bad. Maybe we're safe. We're gonna do an inspection and see. Oh my god, get over there. It does seem watered down. I would actually have to get my hands on the oil, and I'm not getting dirty right now. Boy's dripping. I'm pulling this right now. Whatever. I just want it out of the way. Okay. I totally fucking forgot. Maybe that's why. No, it's not that bad. But I think I do need to put it in the pan to find out. Freaking coolant. I mean, it's just about out. I just have a couple bolts to do. So. Don't have to remove the front plate. I forgot. I can remove the lower assembly without removing the front plate. Anyways, that's it for now. And just threw the laundry on. Let's get this set up. Just generally put it over here. So what now? We're pulling the fucking engine, that's what. It'll be too easy to just drop the exhaust manifold, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see, our bolts are painted for the starter. And then we got our bell housing bucket right here. What else? Yeah, I can't really think. Oh, right. I was going to turn that video. That's exactly what I was thinking before I got out here. I got all the exhaust pieces that I don't really want to mess with. I think it'll be more convenient on a day when I don't have to pull the engine or I don't have to do this, that, or the other. Just when I have spare time. really want the one ton. But 15 will do. How loud is it? Really loud? Yeah, maybe we'll be copyrighted, but who knows. You have to put that thing back on there, so once the engine's out, the exhaust that goes over the front frosting, what do you even call it? Subframe, the front subframe. The piece that goes over it that you can't get to or put on or off with the engine in there. So that's gonna go back in there. And then the back piece of the exhaust I can put on there and mount it. I think it screws on. Yeah, and the catalytic converter. I was doing research and found out that the difference is minute. The legitimacy of power gains from a straight dumped exhaust versus an actual exhaust, the gains are minimal. So I'm like, well, I still have to spend another $1,000 on the shit to actually get that exhaust to work with the turbo. So I canceled the trip to Japan. I was like, well, whatever, I'll just get that, and the exhaust isn't gonna freaking suffocate you every time you start the car. Like, it's hard to be in the garage when the car is running with this straight dumped exhaust because of how bad it smells. And then it's loud as fuck. I mean, that's an attention grabber, but honestly, out of respect for the neighbors and shit, I'm not about that. I never really like blasting my radio in the neighborhood or anything like that. The whole saying, don't shit where you eat, because it's like, well, I live here, and I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. So, if I piss people off, then they know where I'm at. It's not like I can go hide my shit in the fucking alley or something. It's not open here. Totally different. Mine is modified, but that one seems like it's modified too, from the Impreza. I'm sure the bearings are fucking shot in that thing. I checked it, and everything seemed fine. There's a major tap. It may be the other side of the manifold. The valve could be stuck. I don't know. Yeah, I think I can pull pistons from another engine if I need to replace a piston or something. It's just too fucking cold out here right now. I think it's probably 40 degrees in here. It's not as bad as the other day, but still, it sucks. That had to be why the turbo was leaking. I'm gonna have to look that up. Whether or not the wastegate actually will affect the boost. It didn't seem like it was coming on all the way either. Like, it should have been spooling up when it wasn't. It's still spooled up and it should have boost if it's spooling up, but then again, maybe it's just barely spooling up, like not enough to really have any pressure. But then our sensor should be reading boost pressure at least a pound or two. I am not sure. It needs diagnosed, and we have to inspect the engine now. It is like super AM early, more early than most people wake up. Now that I think about it, because someone was like, "Oh, I had to wake up early," and they're like, 8 o'clock was early. And I'm like, what the hell? 8 o'clock's early. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Let's go ahead and strain this. How can I strain it? What are the different methods? I don't really care. I'm just gonna do it. It's this one. Alright, it is my choice. Should I grab the new one? Just that one. There's no debris. It's really not bad. There's no way it's full. Yes. It's getting there. If the oil sets out, will the moisture evaporate in it? That one. Hold on. I need to put glasses on if I'm crawling under. Over to 14 is missing. It's over there. I was gonna say I don't like that one, but it could very well come out that way. Will this be difficult? Get some white. Seems good enough for me. When I hit this, no. Angle on it. Almost had my fucking eyeball. God, that's so fucking annoying. What even is that? It's like then because of the temperature differentiation. My glasses are fogging to shit. Oh, we lost a fucking bolt on that. Or never put it on. Probably lost it. Let's not do that without having enough fucking stand on here. I forgot to do it. Works. I thought something was leaking here. But what it is, the angle is causing more drainage. glad I can do this without having to. Yeah, we definitely have to exhaust me. Almost forgot. I have got to get those rounding bolts off. Which is the 10. And then while I'm at it, I can take off the lower belt housing. Oh my god, that's so fucking wet. You know what I'm gonna do? Shove it up in there. Okay, so we do need those motor mounts as well. Let's not forget about that. There cannot be any more tins here, so what else? Man, it was running fucking rich. Check everything on the bottom side. Clear for motor mounts. You can detach the belt housing up a point, sir. I want to clean that a little bit though. While I'm here. That's exhaust belt housings over here. I had a blue marker, what? Definitely need to buy markers, colored markers. It seems so childish, but I really like the idea. Oh, I need a rag. Degreaser maybe? Come on, dude. It's a lot better than it was. It's not perfect, but what would perfection take? That's a great question. I don't know why the fuck it put this in my mix. Alright, where are we at here? We're gonna drop this. First, put this shit up. Remove that. Brilliant. I just dropped it on the fucking light. I'm like, why is the bumper breaking right now? Maybe it put it back in alignment. Because it was not where it was supposed to be before. Pretty sure the vehicle had got in an accident or something. You know what that was in my eye? My fucking eyebrow or eyelash. I mean, it should be disconnected, right? Yeah, it is. I need to move it off the bell hounds in your head. Alright, I'm gonna take a break for a minute. Grab a drink. And we'll think about this. So anyways, put some light on the situation. So here we have the wastegate. And you can see that this bolt head came loose. And it spaced out to where we weren't even getting a seal. And then it's obvious we have leakage. You want the light coming from the camera. We have carbon buildup. And more carbon buildup right here. Where you can see that we definitely had an exhaust leak. So definitely want to clean that up before we put it on. But this is like not even right now. Did that say slow motion? This is my latest obsession. This song. So all we have to do is mount the hoist and pull the engine and put it on the stand. And then we're starting to tear down. Let's discuss this before I change the battery. How's the focus looking? So, the biggest problem, I was dreading taking this apart because I had the turbo on here, the different manifold and everything. And honestly, I think it's easier than the car is stock because you have to take the other exhaust manifold off, which is more difficult because it's pointing the other direction. And it gets caught on exhaust. And you really have to fight with it when this just drops straight out. And there's just a couple extra steps on taking the turbo off. If you want to count, you have the 4 bolts for the turbo T4 flange, and then just this stuff, the intercooler piping. So, what is the deal Why am I doing this? Why am I not just driving the car? Well, first of all, we have the knock in the rear, which is the main reason why we're doing this. And then we have a few more things. We're changing out the harmonic balancer with the Pro Comp balancer. And then on top of that, the overall inspection of the rebuild at 400 or 500 miles, somewhere around there. The oil might not need to be dropped. I'll really have to see. I think if I flip it, it will fill up the front. But when I pulled the other lower assembly, it was not full of oil. Would you just look at it to make sure we're not going to have any problems? I mean, we seem pretty much all disconnected. The oil line for the bottom pan, which once I flip it, I can actually use that as a identifying whether or not the assembly has oil in it. It may be safer just to dump the oil, honestly. Then I can fill up a gallon, a 5 gallon, and leave whatever excess is in there. Driver's side rear cam valve shim. We're disconnected. Okay, we need to pull this off for sure. Back and out of the way. I don't see any bolts. I don't see anything connected. I'm 90% sure I'm gonna have to weld on that O2 sensor. I can't wait to replace this hose though. The hose I bought is $100 fucking hose. But the thing is the oil return line. Are we live recording? Not live. Well, I am alive, so technically I'm live. We're replacing that because it's so close to the exhaust that if I leave it there and actually run this car the way it needs to be ran, it will probably catch on fire. While the stainless steel is not a rubbery cloth material. There's rubber on the interior, but okay, so the debate for me internally thinking about this is, okay, we have the hose with the oil running through it, but the oil's still about 200 degrees. And then the exhaust that's being put off, it could be up to 1,000 degrees. So, it can still burn the cloth, but it will not entirely burn the hose. So there shouldn't be a catastrophic failure, but overall it's a safer bet to have the stainless steel barrier. It will dissipate the heat better, in my opinion. How does that look? Leave the chair by the tripod. I think this is unnecessary to be over here. I'll put it on the door just in case I need it. Am I visible here? What is the height? I can't see that far. Yeah, it's good. Just checking this. Okay, instead of kicking my ass trying to do this, sometimes if that's angled wrong, you have to lift this. I was just gonna jack it. Which the car will be jacked up. I'm thinking of putting it on blocks. How did that sound? Since I have a pair right here. And that'll give us an inch. What are these, 1x4s or 2x4s? 2x6s. These are our ramps for the trailer. This side's more important. I think it takes a little while. Far enough back to where it's not impeding. What do you think? Is that good? Oh man, that is perfect. It just tapped that. You get better the more you do this. Now I'm more balanced of an extraction. Because before when I had the jack on one side or the other, it was leaned over. And so the engine wouldn't be coming out. It would be like, which is the problem I have with the other one when I just put it in. Just about it. This fucking dude last night in a truck of some sort. See, this is the retarded car culture that we have. Like literally people have brains the sizes of squirrels and they're like, oh, this guy has a race car, so I'm gonna rev up every time I pass his house. Stupid fucking squirrels. Maybe raccoons, because they're Taylor Swift fans, and that's the rodent class of Taylor Swifters is a raccoon. Because then you have the raccoon shit with Resident Evil, and that correlates with Taylor Swift. Because she's a mutant. think I can balance this out now? Just get it where it needs to be. Why is it turning? You want to expedite this process? Oh, it's not the right size. I really don't think this is it. It is. I think we need a little bit to the front. Right about there. I don't know why there's oil all over there. It's got my hand where it was for no reason. You probably can't even hear me this far away. This is why you wear gloves. But I was too lazy. You want to paint this? I don't know why I'm wiping it down. I guess it is dirty as fuck. I've never actually cleaned it. And this thing has been like in it. Alright, that's good enough. Fragments of dust. We're ready to put it now. Everything's attached. You need to remember that these are good for temporary use. Or double layered. Okay, so how are we going to do this? Obviously. As balanced as possible, but fuck. Why does this keep trying to turn? Because then it's so much easier to pull. Get out of my way, baby. That's good. Right on top of the fucking screen. Whatever. Give me the sandwich into this fucking thing. This is not being used anymore. Because we go back to 14. And that's on 14. Yeah. that extent. I thought that I may, but no. God, am I an idiot or what? That's the wrong one. On the wrong side. How's the camera look? Not too great, huh? Better? See, the offset and accent is just terrible. That's just a toggle button. I can't actually adjust the lighting. Manually, maybe? Bro, I found the button. It's on top. It says ISO. I don't think I can do it while it's going on, though. And whether or not the ISO is affected in video. And it darkened immediately, you fucking asshole. How in the world can I get better lighting without having to freaking sacrifice everything? Whatever, I need to buy a freaking actual light then. You know, right here is going to be best. And then I can have lighting coming from the direct side. Right? That's better. This is one of the things that I have lazily wanted to improve, but haven't really done anything. It's like pulling this engine with this backwards. Oh wait, I can flip it. See what I mean about if you just look at it? Boom. This is how you get a raise with a forklift. Okay, so that is there. This one probably needs to be here, but the challenge with that is actually getting it to fit. That will work. Just tightening it, right? Yes. Upon reassembly, we need to ensure that the bolts are tight, because the bell housing was kind of questionable. I can take a link out of this, right? It's just ever so slightly off. Oh, that was a lot. Seems good to me. We're pulling it. Pulling it's not as sensitive. See, we want equal load. Pulling it's not as sensitive as putting it back in. That's what she said. Now let's just get some tension on it. The front's tense. That means we can balance it a bit. I mean, we're almost perfect. Make sure each one is equally. One more and I'm pretty sure we're going to be off of that. Like I just said, since the light's there, we're moving here. Maybe still. The motor mount studs may still be seated in, so that's the main thing. There's no way that it is now. That's pretty hot. I mean, you only need a minute. Oh, I did miss one. Aren't I just brilliant scientist here? I missed it because all of those hoses that are normally removed are still there in the way. So now we are there. It's out. It came out as I took this off. So it'll probably just fly out. It slid right out. That was a transmission falling. Have to make sure it's clearing and not breaking shit off again.